Hold on, let's get comfy. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I've been really busy. A lot of things have been just going on. It wasn't really like a break because I've had videos recorded. I actually have 2 videos that I recorded for you guys, but it's just been so busy that I didn't really make an intro. So here I am in a hat, sports bra, tank top, just chilling in my pajamas, and I just make this like a little relaxed intro. So for today's video, I want to share with you guys my April makeup drawer. So this is my first ever like makeup drawer video, monthly makeup drawer video. I know I owe you guys a makeup collection. I have been asked many times to create a makeup collection video, and since I'm in the process of moving, I don't want to do that because I kind of want to get everything set up, maybe have everything in its permanent space, or just do like a little bit of like decor videos with you guys and things like that. So that's why I just kind of skipped that out, but I want to share with you a little bit of my collection doing these monthly videos. So I know we're a few days into April already, so I guess you can say I'm a little late to the game, but I have been using some of these products and I do want to further continue using a lot of them. But again, like I said, I just want to show you guys what I've been using, what I want to use, and I just want to kind of rotate my collection a lot because, you know, I'll admit I'm like really big on that. I'll buy something, put it over there, forget about it, move on to the next, or you know, I use the same things over and over and over again, and I don't want to do that because I spend a lot of money on this stuff and I want to use it, you know what I mean? So if you guys are interested in seeing my monthly makeup drawer for April, then just keep on watching. I want to start by showing you these 2 face primers that I have here. The first one is the Stay Matte from Rimmel London. Now this kind of varies in prices. I know Walmart has it for like $6 and change. Target has it a little bit cheaper. I'm pretty sure you can always find it like on sale in Walgreens or in Ulta. But this is a really nice primer for when I'm feeling really greasy and oily, because I do have oily skin, and it's more of like a cream base, which is nice. It doesn't give any flashback. I've never noticed that, and it feels really lightweight on the face as well. And the next one I have is this NYX Pore Filler. This is a really nice one as well. I like this one a little bit more because it's more of your silicone textured primer, and I just use a little bit of this like around my nose, a little bit on my chin, and some like in the middle of my forehead. This really controls my large pores that I have there. And again, this is more of like your silicone base, does not have flashback as well. So they're really nice and really affordable, and I just want to kind of use them up because they're really at the very bottom. So I just want to hurry up and just get rid of them so I can purchase new ones. Here I have a foundation that I have kind of neglected. This is the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth Foundation. I have been taking a break from foundations, but I really want to just finish this up. If I'm going to purchase it again, I'm not sure, because I've really just been into like using concealer and spot concealing. I haven't really been into putting foundation all over my face, but that's something that I really want to use up. And over here I have these 2, well, one is a concealer and one's an eyeshadow base. They're both from NYX. So this one is an eyeshadow base. You guys know that I usually use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer as my concealer and my eyeshadow base, but I wanted to go ahead and finish this up. So this is in the color Skin Tone, if I'm not mistaken. All the products I'll have them listed down below. Well, at least I'll try to have all of them if I can find them. But I just want to finish it up. I'm not going to repurchase it, but I just want to get rid of it. And this next product is a NYX Dark Circle concealer. I really like this. I just have neglected it, and I really want to use it some more. I will repurchase it again if I get the chance to, but it's like a really soft peachy orange concealer the way I look at it, and I really like it for those days where I really have dark circles. If you're more on like the fair to medium skin complexion like myself, I think this would be really nice for you. You can use it on its own, or you can use it under your regular concealer, and it really just disguises those dark circles. This product right here, this is actually a loose glitter, an eye glitter, and it is in the color orange, as you can see. Pretty obvious, but I've neglected this as well, and I want to use some orange glitter. I want to create some orange looks that I have in mind, and I noticed that I purchased this and I have never used it, so I really want to use that. This next product is the Wet n Wild contouring palette, and as you can see, I have hit pan on the banana shade because I use that like to set my eyes and under my on top of my concealer. But I really want to use the bronzer. The bronzer is really beautiful, really nice. I've actually repurchased this. It's brand new, sitting in my drawer, waiting to get open. But I want to use this one up because I've had this one for quite a while, but I really want to use it. Then I have this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I purchased this from Ross or Burlington on sale, really cheap. I think like $3, $4. And it's just a really nice bronzer. I like that it has a different color ball, so you just kind of swirl your brush in it and you pick up this beautiful contrast of different dark browns and warm browns and just like a hint of gold shimmer. So it's really nice, especially like on the chest area, just to give you like that extra glow, like on the shoulders if you wanted to. Really, really pretty. This I got in an Ipsy bag. It's really small, but I actually want to try it out a little bit more and see if I actually want to purchase the full size, because a lot of people rave about this and they really like it. But this is the Bahama Mama bronzer, and I tried it one time. I liked it, but now that we're in the springtime and it's really nice and sunny here in Florida, I want to see what it's really about and see if I really like it. Here I have a blush from Wet n Wild, which is a really pretty blush. I think this is pretty for spring and summer, and I'm really not a blush person, but I feel like it works well with like what I consider my pale skin, and it also works well with my tan. Like, it's very versatile, and I really, really like it. It's more of like a mauve-y with a slight hint of peachy pink. And this next blush here is from Jordana. This I've had for a while, so I really want to use it up. This is Touch of Pink, and it's just that it's a really like cool tone pink. I really like it. Again, it works well with when I'm really pale and when I'm tan, because again, I don't really like too much of a heavy blush. It's just a really nice subtle blush. The next product I want to talk about here is the Wet n Wild color correcting palette. This is very affordable. I've talked about this a lot. I've used this a lot, especially if you have, dark circles or discolorization or redness, and you want something to help disguise that and just color correct it. I really recommend this. Or if you want to try and experiment with color correcting, I would really, really recommend this. It's really lightweight, it isn't greasy, it blends really well, it's easy to cover, and I just overall really like it. So that's something that I want to use a little bit more this month. This next product right here is a highlighter from ColourPop. It has a very small dent in it. I used it a few times and I just kind of pushed it off to the side. I really like this as a very subtle highlight, but y'all know me, I don't like subtle, so I like this as a base. So what I would do is I would just put this on my cheekbones, on my nose, on my cupid's bow, wherever, and then I'll go ahead and apply my regular highlight on top of it. The next highlight I want to talk about is this one from L'Oreal. This has been out for quite a while. It's nothing new, but it's just been sitting in my collection, and I love it because it has a bronze highlight, it has a gold, it has a champagne, and a rose gold at the bottom. And what I like to do is just swirl my brush in it, kind of pick up all those pigments, and it just gives me a really nice bronzer, and I really like it for summer, especially like for my everyday makeup look. So this is something I want to use a little bit more. This last highlight that I have here is from Shop Miss A. This is perfect for if you have a Z palette or whatever the case may be. It's really nice, but I have not put it in my Z palette because mine is full. I actually have to purchase another one, but this is a really nice like champagne highlight, and it's really inexpensive. For eyeshadow, I want to use my Take Me to Brazil palette. This is the first one. They kind of I want to say revamped it and came out with a different version with a little bit more eyeshadows, but I have the original one. I absolutely love it. It's really pigmented, really colorful, and I want to just use it a little bit more because, you know, when you start collecting makeup and buying makeup, you kind of just forget things. So that's why I want to do this and just kind of rotate my makeup collection. So I want to give this bad boy a chance. This next palette is beautiful. It smells delicious. Although I'm not really a neutral girl, I love this palette. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favorites, to be honest. Besides the packaging and the smell, I think it's really well coordinated. Not like anything else Too Faced comes out with, because I feel like they're really repetitive. They're really boring me now. But this palette, I gotta give it to them, it was really nice. I really liked it. I took it with me on vacation to Puerto Rico and I really used it. But other than that, I have not touched it or picked it up. It's just been in my drawer looking cute and pretty. So I want to go ahead and use this for springtime. And then the last eyeshadow palette I have here, this is the Comfort Zone from Wet n Wild. Now they did come out with a new one. It's different packaging and I think it has like 2 more eyeshadows in it. But again, it's really the same thing. I didn't feel like purchasing that one because I already had this one. As you can see, my shattered eyeshadow up there on top. But I didn't want to purchase the other one because I already have this one. And I haven't been using this one as religiously as I should have because it's a gorgeous palette. So I want to create some looks with this palette. You know, something quick and affordable and easy. And it's just so pigmented. And I love this like blue-brown color. It's so pretty. But again, if you have the newer version, it's basically the same thing. You just have 2 more eyeshadows additional. And then for liquid lipsticks, I have these 2 here from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild's liquid lipsticks have to be a really nice formula in my opinion. I really like it. So both of these colors really complement my skin tone, and they also complement the springtime if you're into kind of wearing makeup according to season. I think they are so beautiful, really pretty, and I love the doe foot applicator that it has. Really clean, precise lines you can achieve with this, and again, it isn't drying. It's just a really nice, comfortable formula in my opinion. So I want to go ahead and use these 2 up this month. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.